What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another edition of Spicy Saturday, the show where the teams are made up, the elo doesn't matter. And you may be looking at the screen wondering, Rise, what on earth is going on here? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. There is a Shadow Venomoth. That is not a error. That is not Editor Chris making a mistake. You're about to see Shadow Venomoth in action. I can't speak. I'm too excited. Regular cast form. Normal cast form, I should say. Running Hex, Weather Ball. Rise, what are you talking about? You can't run the same move twice. We've got normal Weather Ball. We've got Rock Weather Ball. I could have done like parenthesis N parenthesis R. Maybe that would have looked better. But like, I can't really type parenthesis normal parenthesis rock. That would just be like too many words. And we're kind of weak to Dark. We're kind of weak to Sableye. So we've got a Wigglytuff in the back. Let's get cracking. This team is pretty crazy. I was skeptical this would work. I was getting ready to try this out for a game or two and then call it quits. But my friend Heather recommended this team, and we will try to make Heather proud. Actually, no, she just recommended the Venomoth right off the gate. We're getting super powered because people have never seen a Venomoth. They don't know what to do. They superpower us for some reason. I land the Silver Wind on Blastoise. Gonna swap into Wiggles and try to charm this thing all the way down. I do shield once because I know they're gonna get to 2 Hydro Cannons, but they actually go for the Skull Bash. So it ends up being a great protect shield. We get the full charm down. We've got energy to threaten whatever comes in. It's gonna be Drapion. Icy Wind coming through. Gonna grab that first protect shield, and this is gonna force Drapion to have to expend double Aqua Tail. Perhaps they would have anyway, but maybe without the debuff, they could have like Aqua Tailed farm down. But no, this is going to force them to expend double Aqua Tail here. We've still got our cast form fully healthy in the back. And remember that the Drapion is debuffed. Go for the normal Weather Ball. Same type attack bonus makes this hit a little bit harder than the Rock Weather Ball in this situation. They go into Malamar. And I'm thinking, man, how do I win this game? I think my only win con might be them going for Superpower here, which is going to debuff them. And now double Weather Ball, I'm hoping, is going to be enough. Regular cast form isn't like the bulkiest mon in the world, but it's got a decent amount of bulk. It's got some bulk. He goes to the gym every so often. Maybe he hits chest day, tricep day. Maybe he skips out on leg day. I don't think he has any legs. But we're going to take the crunch. One more Hex, Weather Ball coming through. Is this enough to knock out the Drapion? Cast form. Bang. Knocks out Drapion, and we somehow get a win in the first game with this team. This team is so silly, dude. Full disclosure. Warning message. I do not recommend this team to climb elo, but we're going to show that it's possible to win a few games with it. As we take that first win. And, oh, did I go too far? Shoot. I got too ahead of myself. Here we go. Let's backtrack. Nice guy, Bernie. What a nice guy. We see a Credillia. I mean, this is pretty solid. We're going to resist the poison, resist the bullet seed damage. Gonna go for the super effective Silver Wind. Look at how much that does. I'm gonna respect the Rock Tomb, go for a full farm down. They come in with Drapion, and I'm thinking maybe I debuff it with the Poison Fang. Maybe they get scared and they shield a potential Silver Wind here. But no, they don't shield, so that's unfortunate for us. They're going to go for a Crunch here. I'm going to take the first one knowing it could debuff us, and it does debuff us, unfortunately. Now I'm going to put up the Protect Shield. This could be another Crunch, and it is. So it's a good shield. Going to do 1 and throw to put the pressure on. Now, if they shield, I could do 1 and throw again before their next charge attack. Weather Ball grabs the shield. They swap into Wiggles. But we still have a healthy Venomoth. I tried to wait to maybe swap out before I go down, but to no avail. We're going to get hit by a Swift here. Can Venomoth hang on? Yes, it does. Venomoth hangs on. Going for the Poison Fang here against Wiggles. Gonna grab the final shield, and now we're gonna go for the full Charm Down. They are debuffed, which is helping us Charm Down a little bit faster. And we know that Drapion is still there. They also still have a little bit of health on the Cradilly, so I can't afford to let them catch. And let's go, baby. We're going to get off the Swift. Hopefully this is enough to knock out Drapion. Yes, it is. And a few more charms does the trick. Wiggles. Charm, charm, charm. Gets the dub. Let's go, baby. Spicy Saturday at its finest. Venomoth is cooking. Venomoth is cooking. It is in the kitchen. Here we go. Next battle. Who we got? It is going to be... I don't know how to pronounce that. Venomoth into Golisopod. Okay. Relatively neutral matchup. I am gonna... Look at... Dude, look at how much this Psywave damage is chunking. I go for a catch here on Cast Form, thinking I have two better answers for Golisopod. I catch an Aqua Jet. In comes Furret. This is not good. This is not good for Cast Form. It's going to resist the Hex damage. These Weather Balls are not that threatening. And Furret... I actually decided to throw this on bad timing just to make sure I get it off before going down. So we land another Weather Ball. They're going to fire off energy here. Will a Trailblaze be enough to knock us out? Yes, it is. We come in Wiggles because I know I can't really afford to eat this Sucker Punch damage as well as a charge attack on the Venomoth. They hit us with a Swift. Boost to that Swift did a decent chunk of health. Wiggles. Gonna fire off the Swift here to try and get some damage off. And then we're gonna go into Venomoth. Fire off the Poison Fang. Try to debuff them as soon as possible. Really put on the pressure. We get off the Poison Fang. In comes Golisopod. Maybe I could have CMP'd there, but I decided not to. I wanted more energy. They threw immediately, so I know I can throw right before the fifth one. I think I'm doubled up, so I think he can't afford to shield here. And Blastoise might still be one off, so I can safely do two and throw. Going for the Poison Fang here. I assume this will grab the final Protect Shield. So I swap in Wiggles. Now the Charms are going to do a little bit more. I shield simply to get in more Charm damage here. I know I'm not going to reach an attack before another Hydro Cannon, but I get in one more Charm, and hopefully this does enough to put it into Psywave down range before we get rollouted down. And that's exactly what happens. Venomoth flapping away. The little moth. The annoying little moth. Yo. We're just ruining people's days in the Go Battle League. Making them mauled. Losing to a Venomoth. Here we go. Game number 4. Great lead. Great lead for Venomoth. But they swap into Lapras, and we don't really have a great response. Our best response is going to be this Cast Form, but as you see, or as you're going to see, the Rock Weather Ball is just a little bit too underwhelming against this bulk of Lapras. If somehow 2 Rock Weather Balls was able to knock out, this would be great. But look, it doesn't do quite enough as we need to do, and I'm left with a tough decision here. Do I shield to try and retain switch advantage? I decide not to, because what I was thinking was if I shield, he can get a big farm down with Superior, and then I'm in trouble because Aerial Ace is going to hit really hard, and then this is brutal. This is brutal. They get to another Sparkling Aria. I was not expecting them to get there. I kind of lost track. What's going to be in back? It's going to be a Carbink. Yikes. Yikes. Maybe our only shot was if we had gone for the Charm down. Maybe we could have gotten the farm before another Sparkling Aria. But even then, they would win the alignment, and that Carbink, I think, would probably sweep us. So I don't know if there's a whole lot we realistically could have done this game. I think we're just a little bit too soft to Lapras. And the combination of all the bulk of these 3 Pokemon just ends up being a little bit too much for us here, as Wiggles gonna get hit by another Frenzy Plant here. Ow. Frenzy Plant, such a hard-hitting attack. And they get to another one as well on their 5 cycle here to knock us out. And poor little Venomoth. Poor Venomoth. Well, I mean, Venomoth was the one dishing out losses, so maybe he needed to be humbled. Maybe Venomoth needed to be humbled by a Carbink. And we go down. Unfortunate. Can we end the set with a win, though? Can we end the set with a win? Let's see. Let's see. Who is it gonna be? Next battle. All right. Final battle of the set of the video. We see a Shadow Swampert. Interesting. Our Psywaves are certainly gonna chunk. I am going to put up a shield respecting the Hydro Cannon here. I build up. I bait the Poison Fang, hoping that I grab a Protect Shield here. And I don't grab a Protect Shield. That's pretty bad. But we get bailed out a little bit because they swap into a Sableye, which we can hard punish with our Wiggles. Gleam is going to really chunk, though. But we get the farm down here, expecting maybe Swampert to come back. Let's see. They're waiting up their switch timer here. Swampert comes back. I go for the Swift before they can fire off a charge attack, forcing them to Protect Shield if they want to keep Swampert around. And then check out what I do here. I actually shield Wiggles. This could be a mistake, but I thought maybe they're double weak, and they're not double weak. I'm forced to fire off Swift here, assuming that they have Aerial Ace, so I get off some damage. I hard swap in Venomoth, and unfortunately, they're going to get to a charge attack first here. Acrobatics knocks us out now. This is a little bit scary. They also still have that Swampert as a catch opportunity. We're going to go for the Rock Weather Ball here. Super effective Rock Weather Ball. Gets shielded, and we know that they have that Swampert, so we got to be careful. We can't allow them to catch. We can't allow them to catch, and luckily, we don't fall for it. We don't fall for their trick. We get to another Rock Weather Ball here. But as you're going to see, it's not going to be quite enough. They get to another Acrobatics. This should be, well, it will definitely be enough to knock us out. Can we charm down first? Wiggles gets the charm down. And we're able to escape with the win. Getting a 4-1 set in the Go Battle League with Shadow Venomoth. Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes here on the Rise to the Occasion channel. We get a 4-1 with a Shadow Venomoth, providing our own Spicy Saturday. I feel like it's been a while since I've provided my own Spicy Saturday. So, you're welcome. Just kidding. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. Let me know what spicy picks you're using in the Go Battle League. And all that said, I very much hope to see you in the next one. Peace.